automatic steam person. He's Steeley, Joe.
Just a toy.
Is this a toy too?
Native.
But it's the Cardinal's chariot.
Stop right there, sir. We have business to settle.
The same machine you worked on for Cardinal Richelieu.
But I sent that machine away. We're talking about national security here.
Oh, Lord. It's for the army. They gave me the stuff to make my model into a real machine. It's got bulletproof shutters and guns and everything. Ain't it great?
And that boy has genius.
For making deadly weapons. What have we done?
Fill it full of lead, boys!
It's working, Mr. Coward. It's working.
We've just condemned that boy to death.
The devil we have!
You sabotaged my fighting machine?
Appears you've damaged the steering.
What? You've killed us all! You maniac!
What's next on the agenda?
Getting rid of that appalling machine, my dear cousin. Not something I think one can just leave lying around.
Nice shot, Captain Quantrill. Now, there ain't nothing like killing Yankees make a man feel good about himself. Huh?
I'm sick of just killing people, Jesse. I want to rob them, too. Steal whatever they got! Well, looky here.
Ain't nothing but papers here, Captain.
I'm telling you, Jess, I'm about ready for a complete career change.
Captain! Cavalry's coming!
You see what I mean? See what I gotta put up with? Come on, boys! Move it!
Fifth dimension. Fifth dimension. Your imagination never ceases to amaze me, Verne.
Why not the fifth dimension, Phileas? Passepartout managed to make the original version disappear.
It really seemed to disappear. My boat is to sink the damn thing in the Mississippi, as planned.
But if I realign the hemisphere so it goes out of the universe, we can forget it ever existed.
We'll just do it before 3:15 when the Memphis Belle arrives. Otherwise, we won't reach Larkspur Island in time to meet the Aurora.
If the Memphis Belle is on time, and if Passepartout managed to catch the Baltimore train.
Well, of course he did. There's one that leaves every Monday at 11:10.
I've got it.
Go on.
This, see? All it needs is a 6.3-degree realignment.
That's simple, huh?
The mighty Mississippi. best waterborne gambling on Earth. This is working out rather well. Now, Memphis Belle is due to arrive in approximately 62 seconds.
You and Jules and your total confidence in little bits of paper.
There. There, you see?
Yes.
Even on the frontier, there are people who care about punctuality.
Got it! It's working. Come on, we have to get out of here.
No, it was my brother.
She said it too loudly, but she thought it was me, so she turned to me and said, "Sir, if I were your wife, I would feed you arsenic," to which I replied, "Madam, if I were your husband, I would take it."
Seems remarkably well recovered.
As heartless as ever. All he needs now is his valet and his dirigible.
Ah, yes, and back to his old bad habits.
Well, there is nothing that needs reforming more than other people's habits.
How very witty. Have we met?
Sam Clemens.
Rebecca Fogg, and this is Mr. Jules Verne?
Would you permit me to say, ma'am, that you are a very beautiful woman?
Yes.
And believe me, I never lie. Well, except for practice. Well, this does surprise me. Usually if you tell the English something humorous, well, they don't even crack a smile, but the next day they'll burst out laughing.
Heard you say that to the pilot.
Ah, yes, well, he is an old friend of mine, so he had to listen. I used to be a pilot myself, but don't tell anybody.
Why not?
Well, if the government were to find out, they would draft me into the Navy and make me fight in a war that I do not believe in. And besides, I'm not much interested in killing people that I ain't been introduced to.
Well, that's a very moral stance.
Well, I am a very moral man. I would never do anything wrong, especially if somebody was watching. And that is why I became a newspaper man. So, did I hear you say something about having a dirigible airship?
No, we don't. He does. His valet is coming from Baltimore to pick us up.
Oh, now, he's not your husband, is he?
Merely a distant cousin.
Well, that is very good news. Say, what are the chances of hitching a ride on this interesting machine? I think it would make for a great story for a young, ambitious newsman such as myself.
It's a great story for any writer, but I'm not sure that Phileas Fogg wants that much publicity right now.
You never can tell.
I see. We ask him.
I'd advise against it. He's not fond of being interrupted, especially when he's decimating his opponents.
Gambling. 'Tis the one activity that proves that horses are smarter than men. Well, you never did hear of a horse going broke.
Betting on a man.
So, Mr. Fogg, what brings you out to the frontiers of civilization?
The pursuit of pleasure, Mr. Quantrill.
But it's got a long way ahead of you if you come looking for it out here.
Life's pleasures are simple ones, Mr. Quantrill. Wouldn't you agree, my dear? And would certainly include a good game of cards.
You, sir? One. Raise your 20.
No.
Cool. Three sevens.
This wouldn't be what you do for a living, is it, sir?
Lord, no. Not so much like hard work. And you, sir? What is your profession?
I'm an accountant.
And is there much need for accountancy on the frontier?
Oh, there's more accounts settled here, sir, than the rest of the U.S. of A put together.
That's one blind ship. Right on schedule. We're gonna have some fun.
I'm out.
2 cards.
I don't think you can. It's pull in. Wait a minute. Ante up, ante up. Here we go, here we go.
Is that 100? Cool.
Here we go. Up, we got a winner. We got a winner.
Full house.
Who's in?
3s and 2s.
All right. 10.
Well, gentlemen, that seems